Welcome to the election of 1824. Today we have John Quincy Adams against Andrew Jackson fighting for the presidential position.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Jackson, and you should vote for me because I have experience within wars and history with the House of Representatives.
Hello, my name is John Adams, and you should vote for me because of my previous political experience and my proposals to create a better place for the public to live in.
I would like to start off by stating how I have experience with the House of Representatives, and I led this country to victory during the War of 1812.
First, I would like to address how, unlike my opponent, I have had a greater amount of political experience and will be capable of creating and deciding important things that will help move this country forward.
Adam's statement is correct on how he has more political experience than me, but I became a national hero that is trusted by the public to carry out decisions required to be successful during a time of conflict.
As U.S. Minister to the Netherlands in 1794, I have had the experience that one is required to have as president. Also, I have served as Minister to Prussia. I have served under my father, John Adams, the second president. I have also spent time in the Massachusetts State Senate and the U.S. State Senate.
I have served many years as a congressman, senator, and a judge for the state of Tennessee. I have learned from my past mistakes.
Although Jackson is a war hero, he isn't capable of becoming the president of this nation due to the fact that he doesn't have enough political experience required for running the country. He has spent most of his time in the military, and during his time in political service, he made many mistakes. He has been given a second chance by serving in the military, but why should we give him a third chance? We shouldn't have a feeling that makes us worry whether or not he takes us in the wrong direction.
I believe you should all vote for me because I have experience with the war and have some political experience.
Secondly, I would like to say that my ideas for future implications, protective tariffs, national bankings, and federal aid for improvements will help this country have a bright future.
I would like to address that my success with foreign affairs will be great and help the country.
Lastly, I would like to address how it is unfair to force the Native Americans to leave their land. Therefore, I would like to propose that we don't interfere with the Native Americans.
When I become president, I will defend our country and reform currency.
When elected president, I will promise to uphold the Constitution. As future president, I promise to protect, preserve, and defend the Constitution.
Lastly, I would protect our Constitution and protect our country.
Finally, I would like to thank the previous candidate, William Henry Harrison, for throwing support my way in this election. Thank you, and please vote for me.
Perhaps adjusting my own qualifications will teach me to look with reverence to the examples of public virtue left by my distinguished predecessors, and with veneration to the lights that flow from the mind that founded and the mind that reformed our system. The same diffidence induces me to hope for instruction and aid from the coordinate branches of the government, and for the indulgence and support of my fellow citizens generally, and a firm reliance on the goodness of that power whose providence mercifully protected our national infancy, and has since upheld our liberties in various alterations, encourages me to offer up my ardent supplications that will continue to make our beloved country the object of his divine care and gracious blessing.
Fellow citizens, you are acquainted with the peculiar circumstances of the recent election, which have resulted in affording me the opportunity of addressing you at this time. You have heard the exposition of the principles which will direct me in the fulfillment of the high and solemn trust imposed upon me in this station. Thus possessed of your confidence in advance that any of my predecessors, I am deeply conscious of the prospect that I shall stand more and oftener in need of your indulgence. Intentions upright and pure, a heart devoted to the welfare of our country, and the unceasing application of all the faculties allotted to me to her service are all the pledges that I can give for the faithful performance of the arduous duties I am about to undertake. To the guidance of the legislative councils, to the assistance of the executive and subordinate departments, to the friendly cooperation of the respective state governments, to the candid and liberal support of the people so far as may be deserved by honest industry and zeal, I shall look for whatever success may attend my public service, and knowing that, except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. With fervent supplications for his favor, to his overruling providence, I commit with humble but fearless confidence my own fate and the future destinies of my country.